I'm having the same issue with Facebook again, guys. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Badingol. Mbal kontonna mbal jeyila Allah jiber kunyi mala na Allah mo kunyi mala. Ntelon ib sengor ntel bale jambi ani kafu nyomal ya M Dabo and the Afridamos. Ntolle kanale nyin shore ka fo munye ko the final point. The final point mu shore te munya lonko nka lokumula ke ko le jibe munukuma ta je sayata je baki ngana wo kul kacha nga jaba ko do woso jang ndol dag ka jaba ko do nyam tol buka mo nya ko no jube buka mo nya buka nya kalan kala mo len ka fula kita nyami mol se karanje mbe se karanje kan tol fanan ma belong so fanan mu karan na le so na tol fanan fan long asa sa fe comment tol fanan se karanje se nyo ya je dal problème so famata kanal jang lokun sama fele manna jang muta kol leki dan tol be bulu jang but alhamdulillah bi murunta nal kamba jang binanir so ko dat la tang so ninna molle be jang kaf nyomante ka fole the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, so the Afridamos and Yaya Dabo kai wanjalan ko welcome to the show, man.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm having the same problem with my Facebook again, so it's not streaming on the Facebook. Hopefully later on, it will start streaming. So yes, gentlemen, how you been doing? Albanyadi.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah. Everything is good.
Na Facebook ni YouTube baby dakan.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something with StreamYard,
Okay.
on my end. I don't know. The last time we had a show, we also had the same problem, but it's all good. It corrected itself, well in the show. So I love it that. So the Afridamos Sumia Benyadi.
Oh man, earlier, because every suba, kata borola. But
Yes, I know.
mbeta makang dula bebe sumiarin ko nsingo fo ngamira jolon na galas. Bari nga wafu sifa ke ha.
So yela boro ya cut the short for.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Because Mimo, usually in continue da kabori mbalo yelo ka kandile bari mistake talent tamada bari ya nsingo galasta mankandino.
Hey,
no kele tilo ikawale nyina ndun tilo mamfinte juna so
yes.
so yeah, I mean, other than that kai everything is good.
Yeah, the good thing is, you live to run another day.
Oh yeah, I mean, summer bijele, hopefully.
Yes, you got this, man. Elaboro on lantala the body.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in I'll come and challenge you, man.
Hey, you're always welcome, anytime.
Okay. But we'll put it on camera, just saying.
Yeah, most definitely.
If you win, it will not be broadcasted. But if I win, it will be broadcasted.
What Gaddafi Dajiko. Ita malabuko ikawale produce.
I think King Jobis is watching, man. He said, "Wow, hey Jobis, Jamba know that Malawobe son Yama Ignos Maji. Come join us on this show, man. Let's talk. Go any time. If you want to join, just say text me or just say yes, and I'll add you."
Jobis have been accusing us of being a Barrow supporter, you know.
No, we're not Burrow supporters, man. Sometimes we just tell it like it is. Sometimes,
Right, right.
when
I
a
think
lot
it's
of people.
always a misunderstanding, you know, but
Exactly.
it's
Go,
about
go ahead. Go
issues.
ahead. After that was a
Yeah, it's
deliberate on you.
about like issues. It's not about like the individual. Because for the most part, I don't know any of these people personally, but
Yeah,
I just, whatever position they are manning or, you know, yeah, I'll ask questions. I want to know.
exactly.
Right,
And yes, us too, like on our end here, we're not here to be on any party lines, right?
right.
So we just look at the story, dissect it the best way that we think. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? So sometimes, we may speak on a story and it may favor UDP people and the NPP people may be, upset about it, and vice versa. And
Yeah, but the fact of the matter
yeah,
is, it's about the truth being consistent. It's
exactly.
like it's not a matter of carry because ikajele nefen discuss right in
Yeah.
our this like ikamoje when they agree with yeminfo then all
Hmm.
of a sudden iba fola like oh nteni ntelebe particularly or vice versa. So the
Yeah.
other people that are seeing go okay, this guy's take, you know, I don't like it. So therefore he's wrong. Or 1 minute they agree with you, like imutonya moti, or you are intelligent. Then when they disagree with you, all of a sudden imanke tonya moti, you are not intelligent anymore. But at the end of the day, like just truth is what is consistent. Because
Yeah.
nyinya jamme audio kuofang
Hmm.
kending dollar, na kending dollar, nga safirol kele back and forth amamme. I have
Uh-huh.
ala page kono, dole safiro keko, baro la molmang respond, ya jamela
Hmm.
nyinga. So on the wole fongo ente jakal, yaje, a lot of people today,
Yeah.
like speaking of consistency, milka foko mu activist holti, ike, yesulu sajiol milie mura sulu kulola dem, al nga tonya. Because
Okay.
nilman consistent kunun the same mall milko itel ye ya jamme ko itel ya jamme kele like yale ko ya jamme kele munala iko ya
Hmm.
jamme mu dictator lady ikamu
Yeah.
tedi ikaka mo fale
Yeah.
ikam fa until be
Yes.
PRRC jale nga so nimmo ye moming ya lonko akala kelo abe base ring wall so what nya wonene manyan nakafalin for one thing.
Hmm.
So bari sa ya jamela audio findira o mol mil ka foko ide against ya jamme sign iko ya jamme mu fitina modi bari ibe itelle be sukurola so itelle ya mira nying is ya jamme versus adama baro instead of because ila kelota da nada so itelle ka molle bindi itel manna ikaminke is not about banko because kuni ko yaja mo falalti akele be the same mo itel ka yaja mele support over Adama Barrow. Italia mira nyinkelo is about yaja me versus Adama Barrow. No, this is about the sovereignty and freedom of the Gambia itself. Gambian call milk, so say be fongol le nyeninka. Until nkamin kele nun. Nga wuliale kele bang, fonga tonyale kele. So ni te ko ini misata woto ite man tonya le ite ta si boso koma ye tonya molbula ye tambinya to ye tonya itandila for Trump man na wala ke America mol be fo
Yeah.
ngol si no dila ibe ilafta kambe wuliandi ise lo mo nya to nte ke kanan to nga fo mu musoldi ni en so ye problem o so ni man sa mi wolu asifa o man sa o man ke mo so bedi fonten tonya so wala na
Yeah.
Trump lo da ko hey nte man na jan tulunga de ke mu kelti muso mu musoldi so mi an nga example odi ngan na nying activist jamal je mo mil yale ka mo mil ko sifa promote ka itel ko wolle support so abuko itel man tonya long like imalom mune mu tonya because Bi mo sinanole aya faliye. To fendol bije principal dol bije wol buka falen. Komin ke mu keti musomo musodi. Anda be kela wolti fo ila yomidin at the falling. For one
Yes,
thing.
yes.
So
It's a binary option. There's
yeah,
no
yeah.
other.
But it's sign ninga molje miliala equator mutonya molled. Right? But it can see file support. So abuko ite filter like, tonya nyinga man exist econo. Because
Yes.
modo se lono e nyato la kweko. Hey, saying nying ya mira nyim mu tonya ka fo ke mu kelti a falintale. Warante mo na lo e nyato akate mu nyanko molti sai. Huh? This is a fact.
Yeah.
So, bari itel buka daming jibe itel yamira coming the same thing komi ka fo itel yamira ka Donald Trump le kele.
Yeah.
Itel malon ko no system le be borika mimman betia because jama bi je ale be lafta nala America. Ya dingol soto America. Imira Joe Biden la loi sonta ko is idingo asitano school nyin teacher furingol ike I hakilo yele mandi. Dinding ikafo idinkeo isa sa ainana kam musolti famra nyimmanke ngani read le newspaper do Pakistani dollar adingo someday ka for nyins mental breakdown bao sa dindingol mental breakdown I wala soda I asamba children's hospital adada puruka dingo pick kabra samba ya to mu Muhammad le kabra ko Muhammad ka ko Muhammad to woman soto jam yeah telefla drong so ye no so nati no so iko no so kaiko look it actually no la wala kotem because sign he identifies it afulana he sa atomu Maria let ha andung iko abo afam lale so kending on yingate mam asontale da release as that iko iba monitor la bari yala munek kabri fla da suokon
yeah
tele danta te ticket ole kuntu ka bonna ntelle nyin sate mumeto ay fay Texas so you see yeah so ite mari ba fa kan ko momil ya lon ko it confused to wonyama ite be symbole tala ya di wala pour ye wolya wo sifa tamandino so wala nantene mo jamal la conversation ima famu that's what is based on principle amanke mo nyindi because ite ka like Gambia tell I'm a figurehead yeah coming Adam Barrow ebe wala keleka no imantraka Adam Barrow kele you are fighting ebe tonya ebe wala keleka right because kunung ite ko ya jamme jawi adale ay mol la fa fo mol mil yemil fo ida wuli yalon warante o moli wultale kote which one is it go ahead
I totally I'm in line I'm in sync with you so that's absolutely true so and that was where we actually I wanted us na kachakum for daming so yeah so lafta nga diamu kusabal labi so first ya jame audio fai kuna I banko be jijandi so also the reaction of player this guy Henry Gomez he move for a reactor on that will play that reaction also the diamond and arm robbery munketa access bank the video in the CCTV video on what's on we'll share the video here and also what Bemba ilaboyo every time is a border so
of course I be borilale I'm not surprised but
so
we'll get to it.
Is he the first person to go on exile on Barrow's watch?
Look, he didn't go on exile. Ijama bije nyul ibe ibe nyine nyinin kanyin asylum ko. Bari America o ikane nyatili njanna because Trump ko asylum wa ate ay wo bondele. So ni min lafte iko ikata wuli ala ila mansakang. Ila chatabe andu Europe bebe o normalale. Germany la AFD party ni wol winter yal ne wol be mune planta. re-immigration. Hani miliale kaito soto imang assimilate, you know, iko ibe bele murundela.
Man, things are
So
going to get
I
difficult.
get it. So member, you know, they need to rethink, you know, their position and how they are operating, you know, as far as their homeland is concerned.
Makes sense. All right. So silang nga Henry Gomez la video play a reactor Jamme because Jamme ku jamale for it. So first ako ala patinging non ala because that saying I cannot even tell which APRC Jamme is clinging on to. So is it the Fabakaris APRC or is it uh, non-alliance movement? So because Yaya Tamba was the interim leader, so Ako Ayo Baile. So it's like he's taking control over his party. And now that he's taking control over his party, he made some, Franco declarations. Ako he's coming back, but he did not give us a timeline on when that is. And Kavan Silakata prison. And Nana Rafana Barokana Bori, Hana Borda about Ninila Bajelale. So what people are worried about ECOWAS and all these things, he's not bothered. So, but Jammeh, this is not the first, second, or third time he made these kind of declarations, Kanale, and he's been away since Muntuma, early 2017 January, and this is actually this is the anniversary of his 8th anniversary of being in exile or being away. So, and he's making this declaration. So it has gotten to a point. Ngamu Jamala comments will read on Facebook. No one is taking him seriously, but I think he made threats, to Barrow himself, and when you look at it from a political angle, Mojama Bije, you go, why is Barrow not responding? Nakita Nunko, Usenu Dabo, or any other local politician said something of that nature. Ibita police lay, they'll try to charge you for all kind of stuff, lay all kind of charges against you. But then Jammeh said something, and no, they remain mute. No one is saying anything. But I think too, some of those people, pundits that are saying that, were just trying to find a way to push the borough administration to respond. You know what I mean? But anyways, Janimbe Fenkelambe, I played new video from Henry Gomez, a reaction on, and then we can all speak on it. All right.
Tal Baro, Yaya Jammeh munuta xoxatal sax guutut.
Thank you.
Yaya munuta xoxatal kenn. Yaa ngi understand? Lii du mbiri Adama Barrow, lii du mbiri NPP, lii du mbiri UDP, lii du mbiri NRP, du mbiri GPDP, lii mbiri Gambia la. Ñun passé nañ foofu fu benn Samba boy di jógee fële rek ñëw rek waxi kacco-kaccoom wax ju daanu ci sare damaa ñëw yëngal dëkka ban dëkka ngaa yëngal yow fan ngaa yëngal Gambian si ñoo warut a introduce loolu ñoo ko warut a accept ñoo ko warut a tolerate dafa am nonsense yoo xam ne suma waay ñun as a sovereign country waratuñ koo accept démocratie dafa am ci réew mi human rights dafa am ci réew am na tey ñoo xam ne ba tey ñu ngi ci Gambia fii ñu ngay jooy te noppeekuñ Yaya bu nekkoon dafa am xol yërmande dafa taxaw baalu Gambian bi waaye du taxaw ne mu ngi xooxatal moom ci boppam na xalaat leena bu baaxoon Gambian bi génnewu ko fi ak coup d'état ak fetal de Gambian bi daf ko génnee ak voters cardam dafa won Yaya Jammeh ne suur nañ bugaatu ñoo bañ bon ku mel noonu tey bu ñu watee taxaw di ñu bëggatee woon yoon ngam ñu toroxalee woon ñuy ko war a taacul bon ñun ñaaka nañ fayda bon ñun di saafuñ sax pour ooyee suñ boppa citizens bu nekkee ne nonsense bi Jammeh di wax ñun dañ war a ñëw sax di ko war a débatee oo di ko war a toog di ko expliquer suñ papa yee suñ yaayee suñ maam yi di leen.
Well, I think that's the end of the video. So, Yahya, what's your reaction on Jamila video and also Henry Gomez for that?
Yeah, thank you very much. Ya Jamela Diamo nyinki ma be la moy.
Okay.
Ma be la moy but like nga doma new la moy ji aning I'll just take from Nye Menfo. Okay. At first Jame is a former president and it is Gambia constitution I believe it is written there if you serve as a president at the end of the day you have all the liberty to stay in the country and whatsoever. So long I don't know in detail what was the agreement between Jame and ECOWAS by the time I bought Gambia and how soon Semurnang Gambia. But I believe based on recommendation from TRRC, I want to believe Ninja Menata he might be arrested. That's my assumption. But Henry Menfo, the statement that he made here, Tonyalong, like he has all the right on if you want to come and face whatsoever he's been accused of. None other Gambia is only the court of law member prosecutor to prove that whether he is guilty or innocent. So Nala let him come to Gambia. If the Gambia constitution or if the Gambia government believe that Jammeh did something wrong and he should be arrested, arrest. But if they feel that okay, he's a state elderly man, he gotta stay in the Gambia. But now be still a Gambia fana, be still a hormone bunya like banko luar noma. Akana more threatening. Some of the statement I made for they are threatening words, and then you cannot threat a head of state of a government, whether you are outside the Gambia or you are within the Gambia. Because like Jammeh, when he was in power, we've all seen even some of the people, many are online. Most of the people Gambians then they were advocating online. He never take those threats seriously. He never take them lightly. So now for now, I was threatening some of those statements I make against the president. In my opinion, those are uncalled for. Mr. Mendy, Honorable Mendy, like Gambians should now pass that stage. Now we have a democratic elected government. He has the mandate of the people. So if Jammeh wanted to come and take over his party, that's between him and his political party.
Yeah,
that has nothing to do with the ruling party. So there are some statements I meant for when it comes to certain lapses in governance. Those are true, but like when you also compare some of the level of democracy and some other stuff with the current government and his time, you got to give credit to the current government when it comes to freedom of speech, movement of people expressing themselves, people expressing their ideas, even when it comes to how some other people are into business, because Jammeh monopolized the business environment. So
no, go ahead. I'll
yeah, Gambian like there are Gambians many along but Gambia but diaspora they went back to Gambia to invest, and we've seen during Jammeh's time some of those Gambian, if you live abroad, it could be invest like in the Gambia, he see you as a competitor, he either pin you down or something else. So I in summary I would say Masakunda Manyana Jamela in Diamotala likely based on security issues, and from the security points of from the security perspective, I think I believe they might put their plans study to see how true it is. But this is not the first time, and people might take it as, hey, Jammeh has been doing this or whatsoever. But every threat should be taken seriously unless you are someone whom you are not serious yourself. So I will advise the government putting kwenye yanoma yajibe kanata kwenye ta lightly ninja maybe na Gambia, then at the end of the day the state know what to do with him.
Right. I mean, it's very interesting because nga audio nying nga la mwele yeah Jammeh mim foje. But here's the thing. Coming Ipsia for Nyaming earlier about some of the people milialang in the media, yes, okay, ko, you know, how come Barrow is not responding to anything? It's silly and juvenile. Here's the fact, like it shows how weak they are, and I'll explain. So it'll left the Barrow respond when they say it. You see what I'm saying? So clearly it'll come in for ko itel be bankole be baro kele kamin. Clearly it's not about banko because it someone ya jam itel ko ya jam men man sa jawone na man soto. It means safer la kilingol. The same mall. So itel ko ya jam mela murungo ng Gambia. Itel be niole la. But itel mam fengo fem fono for kako caricature. Feteli amira State House muila ataya mindulalti euro kodo. Man sabinale nitol ko baro so baro nyantala bori eta media to abe mim fola fo. Baro is not even known for that. When Baro responds, he doesn't respond right away. Okay? So iman itelka politics ning ikajibe nyameng. And in reality, iman kilia. Because imam bankoje. Italia mira ya jamela nyung kumakango is ya jamme versus Baro. Faitel nyinatala ko itel le ya jamme bay Gambia. Is more killing all like a nyimfo. So saying I'll be containering, I'll be, I'll lafta ke kominko. Italia mira nyimu komi musolbe nyo gara wale. Nyimu marseto musolme. Oh, say I feel ya non telea. Bari ya jame ilafta eta baro eta equatorial Guinea ya jame chikana fo ya jame ma fate bina ay nanam baro be Gambia abe baro tarlaje.
Okay, let me interject here.
Go ahead.
So I also have the belief that Barrow necessarily should not respond to.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree with you. Nka wala foyeteng.
Yeah.
But
So
Italia miranyimu, soap opera let. So wala na ika kumakangol milfo. Wato imala wo kumakangol la. Henry Gomez e memfo wala mtonyat. Ikamfa. Okay. Ite mari, ila sovereignty ibo kantala leba. Altel kale mo mimbay. Alko anyo man sa jawone na man soro. Fine. Nate ka bina. Altol kal kana Italy amire se baro susundine. Yalo nga kukilin korose. Ka reading ke anin ka saferol ke. Ijamai ke fongol nene. Nke la saferol read le. Aka jampale. Bari buka fem foje mi alonko. I sense make. Nina na baro ke bute every step of the way. Because he's using logic and intelligence. Italia mirela staferol ajibe nga stafer la ba doje we stafero ke ako barola mo man respond isilatale bari for Henry fango to foje bari for Henry fele fa man respond for man Henry la
respond is very good.
Yeah. So Henry clearly responded, right? And he responded in a very, proper manner. To sit here, right? I'm not gonna be the one conquer Yamarol demon Sakundala Beminkela. They know what to do about this. They come from. Because unfortunately, Gambia society so much unsolicited advice. Mobe mu mansala advice lalt. Ibuke fongo la life fongo advice no your norma, but ikoika mansale advice. You see what I'm saying? Until what we should do is we kick back, nga baro ya lonne ate be min ate nyanta minkel. Ya jame kumado foje. Very interesting kumo. Ako ka samba moral melbe ay belone. So wait and le ko ya jambe fanang. So a fanang kata moral le. So,
Jamano sudah mau buka hanya kato put.
yeah. But in reality, though, Nino Vieira in
Yes.
Guinea-Bissau, Nino Vieira, they kicked him out. Yeah, Baile. People counted him out. Honey Trump mean winter. They counted him out, right? So, is it a possibility? We don't know what is written, what is written in the cards, right?
Yes.
So, more milk foko. Oh no, yeah, jamme be diamo drone. No, yeah, jamme mantra just diamo. Oh, yeah, long Gambiano, they like to say carry. Oh, I come in for mami. No, just because you operate your life on the things that come in for lela does not mean everybody's like that. I remember in TRRC, Edward Ekumado Foje. I don't think people paid attention how Yaya Jammeh became a leader. Puru kudeta nying. Because biri tell sulata mola like leader. I mune foje ako ibe da korta kata tele ako because he used to be known, like ate akanyin kumol fole kumabal, and he follows through. He means what he is saying. So
He believes in his words.
he believed in his words. So a lot of these people, they judge people is projection according to itella miranya, because itelka kumol ibuka dolbi jeke fongol jelendi, right? The wala na like nin Gambian obe discuss kam. I make sure insa jela domani barin kala file ngalonko ibe min fokang to nyalan, because moming near fongol jelendi atulundi, they don't mean it. They don't mean it. But you mean what you are saying. So Gambia jama conflict nying akana waleto. Because amari be, isingo korobos kang akafongo jelendi. Because they don't mean what they are saying, but you mean it. You see? So wala na ikeji kasabe, oh no, ya jamme ma mean. No, I mean le. Andung ning ya jamme fongo nada. Womo killingol. Sako milka, ya jamme dunyu yap. Ibela fudo chikala ye bori. From Mbemaje, after working, Ajibe drum, Hani say ka siding guy blame because I had a do work, right? Ikoko, oh, siding guy atin na mol borta ka Gambia bula. For siding guy le ko ebura. It e mi itandi. Ye mi itandi je, ya itandi le ko ite mo joteld. Foldi ite le ma fo kombe lola le nga kele. Ite kelo man dati follow. Ite heart attack so to e boita. So wala na safer lal ala kanyang. Nalba safe la fanang al tonya safe. Kantung iko barola moman respond. Henry Gomez responda. Yamira was safer lali ba jindi la lebang. Nde fela being in somanda ni modo debate. Mark Jane mba tofala. I mean share. Ate akonye he barite ye min safe jang, ite be kari le criticize ka. Non taman raka mo criticize. Amari ye min safe amanke tonyad. Komi ngin jata fambondi min bijang abediamuka aka fenjama safe propaganda mil manke tonyati nka challenge hani jovis min be saferol aka fengol safele mil mo propaganda di nga challenge ibeke borle ikam fam. So itel instead of issue ni min be caring nga wo fo ibuka wo fode itel ka fo lete be karile no nying I mean safe ka fo ko Henry Gomez man respond amanke tonyati ndebe wole yitandi kam. Nte kendingo mi safero ke nte mo kendingo fongolong. Bari I mean safe. Ani mimbe caring. Iman kilia. Ha.
Yeah, I just saw a report that even the president of Ghana, Equatorial Guinea, will be coming to Gambia as a guest to Barrow.
Yeah.
The 31st of this month, so which is in about 6 days' time. So I'm pretty sure they will have conversations about Jammeh's rants and maybe possibly extraditing him or whatever, because they said Gambia is working on a framework to try
Extradition.
to
Look, jamme.
prosecute.
Imira ne jamme la minister. Imira.
Yeah.
Ye wol muta that Usman Sonkon, some people. Ye will surround me.
Yeah.
Moro. Ya jamme, ala kanon no ntemaje.
Yeah, so he might be tried in absentia too. So
Right.
You never know. So
Right.
anything
So
can happen.
yeah, so mil ka foko, baro be borla. Ita malon ne mune be caring. Itel ka time o mim fonu 2016 kantung yale mbadi ndol bije ka fo baro ye borle. No, it makes no sense. Soldier role can ya jamelable. Soldier te barobul. So
Yeah.
how do like how can somebody sensible even you know uh make such statement kafoko baro ye borle so nama bori kaboje ni ya jamme na la soldier will decide to take him out. How is he going to stop that? So ni min yewo argument ke wakaitan din telale ko ite hakilo fango man kamal imanyan na diamulan na politiko but freedom of speech, feel free to
Yeah.
express it.
Yeah. So yeah, that will
Yeah, okay. Nte, I think I'm one of the writer do I think when you read like wake being blaming for content. So nte what I'm not a little bit comfortable with what I'm in the call like politics is politics. Like every political party wanted to bring in people, many alonko will increase or will boost their numbers. So I think with that Barrow go into ani APRC, part of APRC, ani joint anyokang. So from security point of view, I'm comfortable men are like the presence of Sidinjai and Fabakar Tombonjara. Because I don't know at this point in time where these two people, where their loyalty lies with some of the threats coming from Jame. I want to believe CD could still be loyal to Jame. And I also want to believe Ko Fabakar could still be loyal to Jame. And if you look at the structure of the government, the vice president currently in the Gambia constitution cannot take over in case if anything happens to Barrow. Is the speaker of the house. And who is the speaker?
FTJ.
So
Fabakar.
from the security point of view, okay, but some of these threats, what is the stand of these two people? Because most of the time, if anything happens, CD, I don't know whether CD is the deputy spokesperson of NPP or whatsoever, he will come out and say something. But most of the audios from Jame, even not now, multiple audios from Jame, none of these people will comment. But I think according to I think Fabakal made a comment. I think I read that on, if I can remember, saying if Jame wants, he can come and take his party. But being a still elderly man has the Speaker of the House and Deputy Speaker of the House working with the president of a country whom you form alliance with. I think some of these threatening words, I in my opinion, we expect them to at least say something so that they can give that confidence to the Gambian people. But Nibe daring, it might raise something suspicious because people might not know their stand when it comes to the security.
Yeah, but they are not they are not the ones that said anything. So I don't, it's not important for them to say respond like because here's the fact we have to remember because Barrow, you know, when people speak of Barrow, sometimes they make it seem like Barrow kate be siri na ko si amala assessment okay and ala nyimol buka kacha blah blah. Like people might not like I more meal select, but I'm pretty sure Barrow la dalilo bijele and inyel ka kachale, he knows he knows something that none of us know. But I don't think Sidin in Fabakari, they owe anybody an explanation on what Jammeh is saying. Like, I mean, what's there to say? They're not the one telling him to do anything. He's a free man.
But a quick caveat too, guys, is that what you guys fail to realize is even though APRC split tele, but the Fabakari company, they've always left the door open for Jammeh to come back to their party. Yeah, I understand it. So you told what they've said in public. I'm not sure what they feel privately. Is that Jammeh can come back to them? They can negotiate terms from a party perspective. He can rejoin them, and that way. And another thing too. Another Munkurasla is that these people are politicians. It is in their best interest for Jammeh to rejoin Fabakari camp and bring the non-alliance movement with them. Those are greater numbers, right?
Right.
So let me give you a scenario here. What if Jammeh rejoins the Fabakari camp, and the Fabakari camp, Yelafenko Nying alliance Nying with Baro, they stop it and then go on to as a breakaway. That will turn the political landscape of the country, because now Baroye majority enjoy can he no longer enjoy it. Even when that happens, it means that come Fabakar and Sidinjai and some of the APRC guys that are posted in foreign posts, they're gonna lose the benefits that they're currently enjoying. But then, like I said, they've always left the door open for Jammeh to come back. And I don't know if you noticed one thing, Yaya. But people that were previously loyal to Jammeh never come out and say anything negative about Jammeh.
Yeah, but it's not about. I'm not surprised by that, and it's not about Kamo Min defender.
No, I'm just saying.
No,
Like
but I know, like like for instance, some people, not everybody me along just because everybody threw you away for whatever reason and become disloyal. There are some people who are actually loyal. They might disagree with you, but they're not gonna come out, and soil your name in public. You see.
Yes.
So, for instance, like Sidin Jai, people, don't understand. Like, for example, if it's me, I would pick Sidin Jai. You know why? Because
he's loyal to the
because he
country.
is loyal to his job. He's loyal. I biriya jameata. I lahido mindiya jamela. I wotim mandela. Tatala sambafo Equatorial Guinea amuruntana. There's nothing nefarious about that. What did people want him to do? For him to take him out? Do what? Oh, afanai tuje. No. He had nothing to hide. He came back. Ala doko futande. Animbaro kachada. Anybody with common sense, because it's about doko. You see somebody who is me along mindi akawale timmande. As much as you can disagree, you're fine. But there are some people who are like that. Whatever they say, they're gonna do. So sitting yala doko foot and the baro fongo woje. And you cannot judge things always with anger. When you are angry, you cannot see. You're blind. You have to open your eye. You're in politics. You have to know about reconciliations. Sidinjai Fabakar Yela Dokwoleke Baroyaje. Even though he disagreed, Waladna Ayata. And it looks like he's very effective at his job because his critics, every move he makes, ikakumbole. Every move.
Okay.
Yeah, he's all about his job.
So another thing too, I think you and I discussed this yesterday, is how volatile the sub-region is, right?
Right.
When you look
ECOWAS.
at this, ECOWAS, Sahel states, and also even ECOWAS member states, they don't trust the leadership of ECOWAS, to be able to execute. And with those things happening, there could be potential room for Jammeh to find a way, because we don't know what we don't know.
Right.
So we don't know what his contacts are. We know people that have allegiance to him still in Gambia and outside of Gambia that could potentially help him out. So we don't know those things, and the distrust with Barrow and the current military, you know what I'm saying? setting. Like I said, we don't know what we don't know, and anything could happen, and we don't wish that to happen in the country. But I don't think some of these threats, should be taken as
Well, I'm pretty sure
a
it's
lonely man, ranting. Yes.
no. I think it's I think it's taken serious, but it doesn't mean you know like the government, like that would be silly. Like every step they're gonna take their measure coming out and letting the public know, like that would be silly. Like, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure behind the scenes, they are doing what they need to do.
Yeah,
That's,
I would like to
go
add
ahead.
on like
Go ahead.
this
Go ahead. Yeah.
the regional bloc. I think ECOWAS is ECOWAS member states, or let's say mostly run by technocrats and heads of states. I think they are losing their credibility in a sense, like some of the things that ECOWAS is based on the principles yalo men kamani abasundi men kama. Some of those principles ECOWAS la member states found Lebanon, some of those things be compromised. Let's take for example, Mali is out, right?
Mali, Burkina Faso,
Burkina Faso
Niger,
and Niger, they're
Chad,
out.
and Chad is not exactly in West
Yeah,
Africa, but Chad is a Sahel country.
country.
Chad is looking to join the AES, Togo. So they are
So,
becoming,
so these three,
They're becoming a relevant block.
these
yes,
three
yes,
states
the
already
block
formed
is getting bigger.
they formed this. Is it AES? I was
AES,
reading it yesterday,
yes.
something like that. So, because like, let's say for example, ECOWAS countries nkajele na nyatonkol kamenge. You will not hear from them until Nara Kudeta. They will send delegations.
You know why?
Let them go and hand over.
You know why? Because if you look at the Niger situation and Burkina Faso, but especially Niger, so they had the French puppet there, Chiani Yemimbondi. So Yajeko clearly France still has like an economic hold on these nations.
Yes.
So the coups in these nations is different because it's about their existence, their sovereignty. They are pretty much fighting colonialism because Burkina Faso, France not a jenyadile. They are fighting the jihadis. More killing all Jumale what jihadis all futandije. If all because they came through, right? We saw NATO and the US, like, collabo and take out Gaddafi, right? So they took those same fighters. So they took out Gaddafi, that destabilized that region. All of a sudden, they started in that little Western Sahara region, the Tuareg war, quote unquote war. But here's the thing, one more.
And also, what's the ones in Boko Haram in Nigeria?
Yeah. So Nimol, Ibuka Kidi Dada, Kidi Factory, Bulu, no nothing. So Francelco, Ibina, Mali, what area, Marco Eroke. But the more, French presence began, quote unquote, jihadisol Kasia, ila weapon or Kasia. So common sense, Yemi Mune Yitandi, Ning, Ikafo me a false flag. Well, this is the most common thing me alone Mari. Ya follow honey, Niajibe, United States fango, ning tactical. It's the same US and NATO, if your group on create, I do la destabilize, I'll tell you na ali alfango ke makor lati, albesulari minna, ali water. That's the playbook. So Burkina Faso ya jeko, hey, call fango fo. Ntella jang kabring nyel nata, ntella ko wastale. Bombing the Kela, so Kelo, long story short, Ibrahim Traore, several other coups, but ate sa tele ay dula mara. Ye Francel ye bay. Ye bay Mali, ye bay Burkina Faso, ila all other troops will tada Niger at the time Bazoum bije. Well, a ko Bazoum, abe dokola Francel because arrest they put him under house arrest. Your chances all from Odiala. So, na sometimes ikonila enemy. Ili jawo na ba fongotinya kan. Allow I fongotinya because you need clear evidence. While muta abe muto on house arrest, and in France be communicate kan. Allow. And he can communicate, aka fwe puri nyele nanang. Ye attack. So at that point, Emira, that's treason. Homu treason led. Nigerian call fintita la military junta ye support mbenya ajele. Ye support. So eko Francel ye boila banko kam. So Francel balanta ye muneke. Francel, itel ye makisal nyol ECOWAS ye ECOWAS use wole Niger threaten.
Your mandate deal, yeah.
Your mandate deal, like
that's exactly what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Saying, Burkina Faso ni Mali, AES Bankol, iko ne kili ma ye belema. Ye belema. Andung jumale be kelonyi nyaton kayala. Nigeria want them because not a Nigeria. All badding all on Nigerian culture, more killing all the house killing all. So, kelonyi titano. Bari I ECOWAS exposely because I exposed Nyadile. So abuko ECOWAS mantra dokola West African
yeah.
Because Francel mbenya bala nyin molko itelbe Francel kelekane because Francel mbeya jelele systemo min la nyelka nyil mela fansun central bank fango sodo Francel leke la kodo print uranium mo mimbe Niger waka France lampol mala iba wafi energy wafila Nigerian coal kurang table ila kurango man stable ika kurango sort of mentole from Nigeria so imagine ECOWAS tada ikafuta nyoma ye ikoitelie wall sanction Nigeria kurango nyinta aya kuntu so je hakili mal pan Africanisol young Africanol mobe nata jeko okay ECOWAS itel France le kambang for itel ibe fongol le kungoe because yes itel ko iba keka ne man la fika kudeta encourage but it's still a nyimol be ibe bola no français la joya kono nyaadile jumale ba boleka na man ke fongol
another thing like I think Nigeria has an interest in that because
of course Nigeria does
Nigeria
because of the
oil pipe exactly that's what I wanted to say Nigeria oil pipe
through
gas is it oil is it gas I think
gas pipe gas line through Niger
it has to go through Niger which has been blocked by Niger government.
Yes,
that's what makes Nigeria bitter.
No, so, because the fact is, it's not even the Nigerian government. Niajibe. I follow this, right?
I've been following that story very keenly. Yeah.
Tinubu's relationship with France. Because France, because we beginning to see, like Macron, like clearly, economic hub. Nyim bankol, nying Senegal will be. Ibuke fansun kodo nyim print. So wala imagine Macron amamme ay Africa ay Africanol doya. Ako inyantele ka wasa ka bunya, ke tel bunya kantung ni tel teng nyimban kol fango itel lola no e fango letel wolme itol ten to ke jay. So Ibrahim Tarwale ya jabi, Usman Sonko ya jabi, Niger, Chad, Idris Deby, young Debbie, ya jabi, so Niajibe, West Africa.
I'm sorry.
You can mute it. So the point is ECOWAS itel itel be min push kang abe tel sembo talakane because the other block is getting stronger, right? So um so clearly there's something mi along ko abe tabikang bari malong munem. You know, we are not privy to that information yet, but in due time we will.
That's good, man. Thank you, guys. Yeah, enough to thank you for the for Janimbe pivot. There's something else, or
Start on that.
you muted, yeah.
Yeah, we've
Okay.
been. So, yeah.
Okay, cool. So yes, let's segue to the next topic of all of them go the new armed robbery in Bekering. So Janimba that lab, I'll just show you guys a quick video of what's on Gambia CCTV footage nying obtained. So I'll just share it with you guys here. So I'll give you the girl do the nyami. You need pare community that do bola banke. I don't know, it's not that big. Sorry guys, but you see the guy in the white. And all about me, more people than doing half downloading. Come look at that channel. Hey guys, look at that guy who's sitting way over there in the green shirt. I don't want to go, what that again, but he's not even worried.
Same or when I comment in video, I become so understand the level of robbery in video media US young. And these people don't know that their life is at risk. How come a tailor can affect than Kilo Bembula Katakalwada?
Yeah, I can't have them going in the on laptop when screen or monitor you. You'll see him trying to go fix the monitor.
Yeah, so like, are these people not trained about incidents like this?
Yeah.
I in video, these are things that comes to my mind. Are these people, is the bank not training their staffs when it comes to robbery and with weapons and whatsoever? You surrender everything. You try to at least, like all you do, you go down.
No, I disagree here. I'm very disappointed with what I've seen here. It's a lot more people there. The Mil Duntan and the robbers they don't know what the hell they are doing. Like clearly, the public, I attended like Gambiano Jotea battle. They need to start because it seems like it's a group of people. Nyilmanke Gambiano. I'm guessing. I'm guessing here, right?
Okay, but I believe banks needs to train their staffs about some of these things.
But what I'm saying is,
but even not bank staffs, look at other ordinary people sitting down as if it's a regular
business. But what I'm saying is, it shows a broken society that is weak, and totally cowards. Because more fuller.
I think this is not about cowardness. This is not about cowardness.
It is. I'm watching. If I were there, I guarantee you.
I believe most of the Gambians don't know about some. They are not used to it, or they've never experienced it.
Yeah, I get it. Like, fine, if you want to make excuses, I'll let you keep your excuses. I'm just telling you what I see here. That's fine. Like they can make all the excuses, and I'm okay with them keeping that. Here's the fact: like the robbers, they don't even know what the hell they are doing. Mobe border, whatsoever. They are distracted. If this is in other places, those people there, I guarantee even if it was like maybe next door in Senegal, armed robbers would be something would happen to them.
Yeah, they could have
You know,
overcome.
something would happen to
They
them.
could have overcome them.
So clearly, like in this scenario, like I, I'm just I'm just my mind is blown. Kiritio Walmalong, what they are doing, Kobe deering, people they allow people around, but these people are so scared out of their mind. I mean, this type of like Purumoli Sila to this level, it's not a good thing. It's so many people who are so scared in that society. This is what we should be thinking. Like, why are people ika fit sort of milman ke Gambia notifam? Ika nyinke broad daylight. Because they study the environment and see how scared the people are. That's why they did this. This is like a disrespect to Gambian people. Broad daylight. Two people. It's a total disrespect.
Yeah, I
to
think
the society.
I was discussing with someone. Sorry, sorry that I came in.
No, go ahead.
Yeah. Nkai ko kamari kabranga in video jibe ako why do this happen in the game? Nkai ko bank robbery doesn't just happen like that. These people, I believe, they've been planning this for a while. I believe that in Blale study, your time OGB likely. What time will be the best time? Maybe yela staff solfana study to see how they work, or they've been frequenting this place for several times before being killed. But based on Wage Menfo, Niajibe, these guys are not experienced in what they are doing. Because Jumala Bitas bank connected in the bank, Kido Berebe ko di mola yemen fili ko. Modol Bestiri Koma. Do you know what that guy has or have on him? Secondly, Memfanain Jahali like tell us so many not a fucker black point. It better you either go better you move away, you find somewhere or hide or whatsoever. But Kido mobile it can affect black point, and that's what I don't understand.
I can assure you, I can guarantee you, maybe people would say I'm just talking, but if I were in that bank, one more full it a canal. I can assure you.
I know. I fully understand
if I
that
were
these guys,
there,
they are not
canal.
experienced.
They
are not experienced. These guys are not experienced. They are not.
One more full Milton to bank corner. I can guarantee you.
But is it confirmed? Is it confirmed? Memorable? Are they real weapons or they are fake?
That's what I'm saying. The fact
that's a good question. Yeah. And also, guys, I'm thinking something that you guys haven't. I thought you're gonna bring it. Don't you think, just thinking out loud, don't you think this could also be an inside job?
Inside job.
Because the comfort level of these people coming close to them and not even reacting.
You're right. What? I might be wrong and say but you're right. It could, because they look too comfortable. They don't know. They don't know what they are doing. For a fact, watching the video, they definitely don't know what the hell they're doing. But people are so scared out of their mind that
that also comes to my mind, because how comfortable were the two tailors in the coma?
Man sign lon bari nunto tella nunto brikam. No. It a canala.
The guys were so comfortable. They were so comfortable to do this.
Minto. What part?
Brusubi.
Of course.
So I because like it could be. I was thinking of that too. The tellers were these guys are so comfortable. Secondly, they were not aware of their own surrounding. There is no situational awareness.
But when when you go to Gambia,
morning direct for
when you go to in Gambia, when you go there, most people you come in contact. How many people do you see, especially Honey Bank, Ikatadulal? How many people do you see that have situational awareness?
None, zero.
How many times do you like come across that?
Yeah. Every time,
Like zero situational awareness.
Yeah, every time into the bank, I make sure like if I'm going in with money, I try to
Right.
scan things around me. And nimbe think like scan things around me for
Right.
and drive away. But I've seen that several times. Like a lot of even these tailors, they don't have that situational awareness.
Oh yeah, you can. It's like like zero situational awareness, and this idea like Gambia, but I feel like it. So
yeah, so it happens, and like I just to add on to Yaya Mufa about the Fenkoning, armed robbery training, bank training. So yeah, sometimes based on like America, it's a requirement here because it happens here frequently.
Yeah.
So
because people got guns.
Exactly.
So now Gambia, they would have to add it onto their training.
Exactly. So now that these things are becoming a thing, that's something that
and
needs to be
security so bill, higher.
Security well, would you blame them, man? They have no weapons to defend themselves.
No, what security? Hindi nga wala dyan yan. Wala borlale. Wala malong for yung security for him.
Oh man, Afridamos, it's just crazy.
Yeah, I mean it's a serious situation, man.
Yeah, it's serious because this guy, you are so concerned about the monitor to put the monitor back up than what's actually happening. Yeah, and with those many people,
well, some that we might think is inside job, but like Gambia is Gambia, man. People don't even probably know the severity of this. Like,
yeah,
like I mean, but it's serious.
Yeah, and
this cannot be encouraged.
No, not at all, not at all.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a good, and I promised you 1 hour, but can we add just 5 more minutes and we can wrap up? Yeah. Okay, so the next topic is Mbemba. Mbemba border. So yeah, la more command they come in the stories, the people that showed his release, some sort of collateral.
Yeah.
So those people got arrested. I think it's 1 or 2 of them.
That's the law.
Yeah, it's the law. They got arrested and Mbemba is gone. So I don't know. Maybe if Yahya was on, he could have guided us and see, Gambia, how does that work in terms of when someone absconds and the stories get arrested, what is the requirement before they could get released? Should the person come back, or is there a hefty financial bill that they have to pay, or something of that nature, or do they have to serve time? So I don't know, because the thing is, Mbemba wasn't charged at all. That's something to pay attention to. They arrested him and they put him on bond, but they did not charge him at all. They just let him go. Coming Gambia, sometimes certain things you say, those Jame era tactics the police use, they'll make your life uncomfortable for you. So they'll arrest you, put you on bond, and ask you to go home and come back. So every day you can report back and forth to the police for even a year or so, but they'll never charge you. They'll just leave you, frustrate you to where maybe you kind of back away from whatever you were saying or doing. So I think Bemba's case kind of aligns with that. And then, can you see that Gambia?
Bemba antemo so bad. I feel like atara ala mol tora. Huh? Mommy ya building. Huh? Yeah, obekela ofanandale.
Yes, yeah, the bail, yeah, I show bail, yeah, because 99% of the time.
Ni ben la moy kam police solve sulari la de. Iko e murun. Remember, I mean, like, I began alone with his sunglasses, you know. I got the borla, but I will follow. Okay.
Remember that ako anyanta bomole jolon na nung janing election over sila mana fa sa ba boy da ba. You know. So,
What
yeah.
else? What? I mean, like, why is like some of these people? It's a lekada you join me in Dulaldo. You know,
Mhm.
more makey, huh? Another phone
Yeah.
cover Roman Fenkal. So what? Like, it other you know, nyaming just vintage kind of problem or create, but he
Sir.
fit in a bar create in it. So fellas, I remember who is going to frame himself as somebody, I mean, exile.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you know, he's going to frame himself as that. It's just like
Absolutely.
before, like I used to see people, you know, like when Yaya Jammeh was there, like we'll see people come to America, Milfong, like they were working there. Not all, but some Milia like a body. But you find out they were like, you know, they stole something from the
Mm-hmm.
government, you know? And your body, like, even like Charles Taylor back in the days. Yaoneko Charles Taylor was the minister, Samuel Dola Mansakunda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, you know, like, same thing of an corruption or abort another America. But
Yeah.
eventually, you know, you can't escape that, quote unquote. So, yeah, yeah, he broke out of jail and he somehow ended up in Libya, you
Mm-hmm.
know. Yeah, but that's another story for another day.
Yeah.
But yeah, mbemba nyanta murunna nanne yaya kilina ina diamu mbemba la kuola.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, yeah, he's gone. I think he's gone for the day. So we'll just wrap it up here.
right.
After Damas, so maybe until next week, we'll connect again. Baraka Bake, thank you so much, for being here with us today. Yeah, here also thank you. And
Most def.
Juber Lal Fanangala Baraka Bake, thank you so much for being with us and watching us. We had a problem on our Facebook page. We couldn't broadcast it there, but we'll broadcast it later on there. So thank you guys so much. See you next week. Allah Baraka Bake. Thank you, Afri Damas.
Peace.